Hey, welcome to the 50 Plus Project. Today I want to talk about this major component, this major shift that will allow you to be more productive in not only this week, but next week. And once you're productive, you increase your chances of being the best version of yourself.
Welcome to the 50 Plus Project, the podcast dedicated to empowering men over 45 to thrive in every aspect of life. So let's dive in and start living our best lives together.
Hey guys, thank you for coming back and listening to the 50 Plus Project, where we talk about many different things that help those individuals 45 years of age and older to start becoming the best version of yourself. Because as we know, as the older you get, the more stuck you get. And the more stuck you get, the unhappier you become. And guess what? When you're approaching 50 or over 50, you deserve to be the best version of yourself, the happiest version of yourself, the rich version of yourself. The person that flips down their debit card at the end of going out with your friends and family and paying the bill. The 1%. You deserve that. You've been on this earth for 50 plus years and you're still struggling? No, that's not okay. It's not okay for me, and it's not okay for you. So let's dive deeper into this one thing that's going to be to allow you to be more productive. Because if you're like me, you've been told your whole entire life to not do this. And what it is a to-do list. And what I mean by being told not to do this is not to plan ahead. Not to plan ahead so far that you get shit done. See, our to-do list, I remember sitting in a course on planning, on management planning, way back in probably the mid to late 90s, where an individual came in and they actually gave us a planner. Yes, I'm that old. A planner that you write on it, and you wrote all the tasks that you need to do that week, and you put AA for high priority, A for the next priority, B, C, D, and etc. AA being something that needs to get done this week, A needs something that's pretty important to get done this week, and then the B, C, D stuff can get moved on to different days or different weeks. The D could probably be done within that month. But you see, as I got older and older, I realized something. And this is something that's embedded in our lives since probably day one. And if you listen to a lot of podcasts, a lot of people say the same thing. Sit down on Sunday night and write your week out. Write your to-do list out. Write what needs to be done. Some of them prioritize it. The first 3 need to be done this week. The next 3 need to be done sometime during this week. And the next 3 need to be done maybe next week or the following week. Or this is my priorities for work. This is my priorities for business. This is my priorities for self. This is the priorities for my family. But I think we got it all wrong. You know why? Because at least I found that if I planned something on a Sunday and started getting to Wednesday and did not get it done, I start getting anxious about getting it done. And I start putting out product that is not 100% the best of myself. I just start getting the get it done mentality. Just get it done mentality. Which clearly most of us would probably have done. You get to Friday and you're at a work week, you just crank out something to get it done. Might have spelling errors, it might have wrong calculations, but you're like, you know what, I got it done. But no, that's not you. In order for you to succeed, you need to be the best version of yourself. So you can't rush the tasks that are important to you. You cannot rush the to-do list that is important to you. So how do I solve this problem? Simple. I don't plan for the week that's in front of me. I plan for the second week, the next week. So if we're in the first week of February, I'm planning for the second week of February already. And the reason why I do that is, one, It lessens the anxiety of the things that are in front of you. Do I have stuff that needs to be done this week? Yes, absolutely, 100%. Will I need to pivot all the time because certain things come up, certain things change? You have to put out the fires? Yes, absolutely. But my priorities, the things that I need to get done for next week are already written down. And guess what? If I can start knocking them off this week, that's a bonus. That's a bonus. You know, you find so many people that they just plan on Sunday. They give themselves such a tight agenda, such a tight schedule, that they don't build anything for anything to go wrong. And then again, as you hit Wednesday and Thursday and you got a list that's only half done, the anxiety starts building up, which is not a bad thing, because I think we all need to have anxious thoughts in our body to move us, to fuel us. But in the same token, it can't stop you from doing what you need to get done. You know, when things change, when things go wrong, you need to get moving forward. You need to shift. But if you already have the stuff for this week done last week, this week's even easier. So my hope for you listening to this is that stop planning Sunday night's to-do list for Monday through Saturday. Stop. That has to be the Monday through Saturday of the following week. So everything that you write on your list today is what has to be done next week. Not this week, next week. It just lessens the amount of anxiety to get stuff done. And quite frankly, if you have a light week this week, this is the best time to do it, because you could put the things that you need to get out of the way done right now and then start looking at next week. Because then you got the opportunity, the extra days, the extra mindset to crank out something that's perfectly you. It's going to be imperfect. Don't search for perfection. But you're going to build out a bigger, better, more concise product, whatever it is, or service, whatever it is that shows your ability. You're not going to be rushing to get something done. You're not going to be rushing to get that presentation done. You're going to take the appropriate amount of time because you're lessening the anxiety because it's due next week. Again, that doesn't mean that you're not going to be bombarded. You're not going to have to pivot your days to make things happen, to get things done. There's not going to be stuff that's shoved in your face that needs to be done immediately that you need to do, or circumstances that happen that needs you to take you away from what you're doing that you need to do. I understand that. That's normal. That's life. If you don't have that, you're not living. There will always be drama, but what I am trying to say is that your priority to-do list is not for this week, it's for next. So stop planning and grouping everything into one tight list that needs to be done within the next 5 days. No, it needs to be done in the following 7 days. Trust me, try it. And if this is something that you do, please put in the comments. Tell this group, your 50 plus project group, your family, if it works for you. And if it doesn't, tell us what works for you, because that's even beneficial. And if you found something that's better, hey, jump on this podcast. I would love to interview you. But listen, guys, so this is what I think everybody needs to do is stop planning for the urgency of the week. It creates too much on your plate, and it winds up being that nothing ever gets done or everything gets half-assed. You don't need anything half-assed. If you want to be the best version of yourself, it has to be the best version of product that you could put out, the best service that you could put out. So stop planning for the week that's in front of you. Plan for the following, and trust me, it'll work. And remember, as I always say, you have time, but time runs out. So go get it. Get your to-do list done for the following week, and let's rock it out. Till next time, guys, make it the best version of yourself.